Hello and welcome to another video of Matuklasan, and in this video I'm gonna show you how to solve problems using a Venn diagram. If a given problem involves sets or group of objects, we can use a Venn diagram to visualize it and use algebraic variables to solve for the missing values. We can represent the 200 students using a rectangle, while the group of students who drink milk tea or coffee are two overlapping circles because some students may prefer both milk tea and coffee. So here, let M be the set of students who drink milk tea, while C is the set of students who drink coffee. Now, based on the results of the survey, 29 said they drink milk tea only. If we will let X be the number of students who only drink milk tea, since the whole circle here represents the set of M, or the students who drink milk tea, this region represents X. So it excludes this part in the middle. While Y will be the intersection of M and C, those students who prefer both coffee and milk tea. While Z be the number of students who only drink coffee. So if this is X, this is Z. So Z represents this region, also excluding this middle part. Now, going back to the problem, 29 said they drink milk tea only. So X here is 29. While 35 said they drink coffee only. So Z is 35. And 141 said they drink at least one of the two. So it means that we are talking about the cardinality of M union C, or as simple as X plus Y plus Z. So all the students who drink milk tea, coffee, or both. And that is 140. Now that we know the given, we need to find the number of students that drink milk tea. So for the first one, we need to find the cardinality of M, or the number of students who drink milk tea. And here, the formula is just X plus Y, because you can see in the Venn diagram that we just need to add the X and the Y to get the cardinality of M. For letter B, we need to find the number of students who drink coffee. So we need to find the cardinality of C. And in this Venn diagram, using the variables, it's just Y plus Z. Now, the third is the number of students who drink both. So, the third one, we're just asking for Y, for the value of Y. Okay? And for the last one, who drink neither. What does it mean? So, it means that we just need to get the complement of the cardinality of M union C. So, meaning to say, we just need to know the number of samples, or the cardinality of U, and we just need to subtract M union C. What does this mean? In the Venn diagram, it's the area outside the two circles. So for us to get the area of this one, or I mean the cardinality of this region, we just need to know the cardinality of these two overlapping circles, which is the union here. And then we're just going to subtract it from the cardinality of U. And here, the cardinality of U is already given because it says here that we have 200 students. So the cardinality of U is just 200. Alright, let's start solving for the missing values. So we can see clearly here that to find the cardinality of M, or the number of elements within this set M, we just need to add X and Y. Remember that X are the number of students who drink milk tea only, while Y is the set of students who drink milk tea or coffee at the same time. So for us to find X plus Y, we need the value of Y first. So in order for us to solve for the value of Y, we're going to need this equation. X plus Y plus Z is equal to 141. Remember that we are looking for the value of Y. So the left side will become Y, and X and Z will be transposed on the other side of the equation. So 141 minus X minus Z. Now, y is equal to 141. We all know that x is equal to 29 as seen here in the Venn diagram. So this is just minus 29 minus z, which is equal to 35. So 141 minus 29 minus 35 is 77. Now the value of y is 77. Here, x is 29 and y is 77. Therefore, the value of, or the cardinality of m is 29 plus 77, or this is equal to 106. Oops. So meaning 106 students prefer drinking milk tea. Now, how about the cardinality of C, or the number of students who drink coffee? The formula is just y plus z. Before I forget, let's write 77 here so that you won't be confused. So here, y is 77 again, and z, as seen here, is 35. Now, 77 plus 35 is equal to 112. So meaning 112 students drink coffee. Okay, so 106 here drink milk tea. Okay, how about y, or the number of students who drink both? We already solved for the value of y, which is 77. So y here is 77. So there are 77 students who drink both milk tea and coffee at the same time. Now, how about those who drink neither of the two? Okay, so this is just the cardinality of the complement of M union C. Or to be specific, the cardinality of U is 200 because there are 200 students in the survey. And the number of students who drink milk tea or coffee or both is 141. So 200 minus 141. So the cardinality of M union C is just 141, or x plus y plus z. Now 200 minus 141 is equal to 59. So there are 59 students who drink neither of the drinks. Now, if you want to show these 59 students on the Venn diagram, it's just outside the two circles, but still within the rectangle. If you want to check your answer, these 3 or 4 numbers should be equal to 200. So 29 plus 77 plus 35 plus 59 should be equal to 200, because that's the total number of samples that we have, or students that were asked. So in this case, it's 200. So our answers are most likely true or correct. For this example, we have a survey of 90 college students, and based on the results, 39 of them use Twitter, 60 use Facebook, and 20 use both platforms. Now, the question is, how many use Facebook only? How many use Twitter only? And how many use neither or neither? Now, we can see here that we have a Venn diagram, again, with 2 overlapping circles, because some of the Twitter users are also Facebook users. Now, for the given, we have here 31 use Twitter. So if x is the number of students who use Twitter only, we have here the cardinality of t equals x plus y. Remember that this is not only. So 31 students means they are students who use Twitter, but some of them maybe are using Facebook. So here it's x plus y, including this region here. So the given there is 31. Now for the second one, 60, that's the cardinality of set F. Those students who use Facebook but at the same time may have Twitter account. So that is y plus z according to the Venn diagram. So this is 60. Another given here is this 20. So 20 students use both accounts. So we're talking about the cardinality of the intersection of set T and F, or as simple as Y, this region in the middle, right? So the answer here is 20. Now, how about 90? What is 90? Remember that this rectangle represents the universal set. So let this be set U. So meaning the cardinality of set U now is 90. Now in letter A, we need to find the number of students who use Facebook only. So in letter A, we need to find Z, as can be seen here in the Venn diagram. So we need to find this region on the right side. And to find the value of Z, all we need to do is to use this equation, because in this equation we have Z, and then we have the value of Y, which is 20, and that is equal to 60. So we're going to use Y plus Z equals 60. Y is 20 based from the given. So this is plus Z equals 60. Transposing the value of 20, we'll have 60 minus 20 on the right. And 60 minus 20 is 40. So the number of students who use Facebook only is what? 40. Now for letter B, we need to find the number of students who use Twitter only. So here, we are looking for X, as can be seen here on the left side region. So for this one, I'm going to use this equation, because here we have X plus Y equals 31. And we all know that Y is already given, which is 20. And this is 31. Now, transposing the value of 20, we'll have X equals 31 minus 20 on the right. And 31 minus 20 is 11. So, meaning we have 11 students who use Twitter only. So, for letter C, we need to find how many use neither. So, here we are actually looking for the complement of the cardinality of this union. But to be specific, how about we show the right numbers here? X, as we have solved, is 11. So this is 11. Y here is 20. And Z here is 40. Remember that the cardinality of U is 90, or the total number of college students. So for us to look for the cardinality of the region outside the two circles, all we need to do is to add 11, 20, and 40 and subtract it from 90. So we have here the formula 90, which is the cardinality of the universal set, minus 11. Oops, that's not H. It should be 11 minus or plus 20 plus 40. Or as simple as subtracting 11, 20, and 40 to 90. I just place them in a group symbol. Okay? So it's just 90 minus 11 minus 20 minus 40. So that the answer is what? Yes, the answer is 19. So there are 19 students who don't use neither Facebook nor Twitter. And in the Venn diagram, 19 can be placed here outside the two circles. For this example, out of 20 students taking a midterm accounting exam, 15 answered the first of two bonus questions. 13 answered the second bonus question, and 2 didn't bother with either one. So for this one, we have two group of students again. The first set, which is F, represents the students who answer the first question in the bonus section. And S represents the students who answered the second bonus question. And here I use three variables again. X for those students who answered the first questions only. Y, students who answered both the first and the second bonus questions. And Z are the students who answered the second bonus question only. Now, for the first given, 15 answered the first of two bonus questions, but it's also possible that they answered the second bonus question. So this is not only, meaning this is x plus y, or the cardinality of set F, which is 15. Now, 13 answered the second bonus question. So likewise, this is not just second bonus question only. So this is y plus z equals 13. The third given says 2 didn't bother with either one. So if we will write it in the Venn diagram, 2 is outside the two overlapping circles, or the area outside these two sets. And now we need to find the number of students who tried both questions. So meaning we need to find y, or the intersection of the set F and S. And in letter B, we need to find how many tried at least one question. So we are just looking for the cardinality of the union of F and S. Or we can just state it as x plus y plus c if we are using our three variables. For this problem, it would be easier for us to solve this if we will find the x plus y plus z first, or the cardinality of the union of the two sets, because as we all know, 20 students took the exam, so the cardinality here of U, or set U, is 20. So therefore, if the whole rectangle has a cardinality of 20, then we just need to subtract 2 from 20, and we will get x plus y plus z, right? Because the number of elements within these two overlapping circles is 18. Adding it to 2 will give us the total number of students. Now, since we now know x plus y plus z, or the second question, or those students who tried at least one of the questions, we can now solve for the remaining values. For letter A, we need to find y, the value of y. But the given here is just x plus y equals 15. So if we have x plus y plus z equals 18, yes, I'm using this second equation. X plus y is 15. So replacing this x plus y to 15, it will be easier now for us to solve for z. So transposing 15 here, we'll have z equals 3. Now notice here that I use the first equation to find for z. And why is it important? Because we can now solve for y by using this equation. So you can see here that z is equal to 3. So by using y plus z equals 13, we can now replace z here with 3. And this is 13. Transposing the value of 3 there, we would have y equals 13 minus 3. So here, y is equal to 10. So answering the question, there are 10 students who tried both questions, and 18 of them tried at least one of the two bonus questions. For this example, an online music service surveyed 500 customers and found out that these respondents listen to K-pop, OPM, gospel music, while others don't listen to these three types of genre. Now, out of these 500 customers, so the cardinality of U here is clearly 500. 270 listen to K-pop music. So let K be the set of students, or rather customers, who listen to K-pop music. So the cardinality of K is 270. 320 listen to OPM. So the cardinality of O here, which represents the set of customers who listen to OPM music, is 320. And 160 listen to gospel music. So this set G here is the set of customers who listen to gospel music, and it says here they are 160. Now, in addition to those, 140 listen to both OPM and K-pop. So when you say both, that is the intersection of the two sets. So where is that? 140 OPM and K-pop. The OPM and K-pop here is, yeah, it's somewhere here in the middle of these two sets. So that is K intersection O, that is 140. Now, 120 listen to OPM and gospel. So OPM intersection gospel is what? 120. So that is between O and set G, which is here in the middle of these two circles. Now, 80 listen to K-pop and gospel music. So the cardinality of K and gospel is 80. And finally, 50 listen to all of this 3. So the intersection of K, O, and G is equal to 50. We are referring to the region here. So there are 50 customers who listen to these 3 types of music. For the solution of this problem, I'm going to use a direct approach wherein I'm going to complete first all the missing elements of each region inside the rectangle. So here, we could clearly see that the middle part here is 50 because this represents the region of the customers who listen to those 3 types of music. Now, let's start with this region outside the 50 but in the middle of K and O. So meaning, I need to look for the set K and O. So K and O has 140. So meaning, there are 140 customers who listen to K-pop and OPM at the same time. But remember that 50 is already included in this 140 customer. So for me to find this missing region or the number of elements for this missing region excluding this 50, I just need to subtract 50 from 140. So 140 minus 50 is 90. So you can clearly see here that this 90 represents the region of customers who listen to K-pop and OPM at the same time but do not listen to gospel music. So that is 90. Now, how about those customers who listen to OPM and gospel but do not listen to K-pop? Now, remember, we need O and G here. So O and G is 120. Okay? And 50 of those listen to K-pop. So for me to find this particular region, I need to subtract 50 again from 120. So 120 minus 50 is 70. So meaning, there are 70 customers who listen to OPM and gospel music but do not listen to K-pop. Now, how about those who listen to K-pop and gospel but don't listen to OPM? Alright, so KG, let's look for KG. KG is 80. So 80 minus 50 again, we have here 30. Now you see the trend, right? Now, we have now the complete elements for these middle regions. Now, how about this region on the left side? Those who listen to K-pop music only. Alright, so all we need to do here is to use set K. And as you can see here, set K is 270. But by subtracting these 3, 90, 50, and 30, we can get the missing value for this region. Alright, so the answer here is 100. So meaning, there are 100 customers who listen to K-pop only. But if you want to check your answer, all you need to do is to add 100, 90, and 50, and 30, and you need to get 270 because this is the cardinality of the whole set K. Now, how about those customers who listen to OPM only? To get that, identify the cardinality of O, which in this case is 320. So 320 minus 90 minus 50, this one, and minus 70. And the answer is 110. So meaning there are 110 customers who listen to OPM only. And same process for those customers who listen to gospel music only. All we need to do is to subtract 160, which is the cardinality for set G. So this is 160 minus 70, this one, minus 50, minus 30. Okay? So that we'll get 10. So there are 10 customers who listen to gospel music alone. Now, how about those people who don't listen to these three types of genres? Remember, we have 500 customers, right? So out of these 500 customers, how many do not listen to these three types of genres? So all we need to do is to add all this value or values and subtract it from 500. And that's for later. Now, the reason why I completed this diagram is for you to know how to solve for each of these missing values in any given problem. But in this problem, we just need to identify 4. First are the number of customers who listen to only K-pop. And here, by completing this diagram, we can see here that the answer is 100. Because this 100 represents the number of customers who listen only to K-pop and not listening to other type of music. And here, this is only K-pop. For the second one, we need to identify the number of customers who listen to OPM and gospel music but not to K-pop. Alright, so listen to OPM and gospel. So this is OPM and this is gospel music but not to K-pop. So their intersection is this area. But 50 here are those customers who also listen to K-pop. So we need to remove 50 here. So the answer here is 70. Okay, so this is for the number of customers who listen to gospel music and OPM but not K-pop. For the third one, we need to identify those customers who don't listen to any of these three types of music. And to solve for the missing value, we need to subtract all these numbers from 500. Why? Because the cardinality of set U is 500. So subtracting all the numbers inside the 3 circles will give us the cardinality of the region outside of these 3 circles. So 500 minus 100 minus 90 minus 50 minus 30 minus 110 minus 70 and minus 10 will give us the answer of 40. So 40 customers don't listen to any of these 3 music. Okay? And for the last one, I think this is the easiest one. Even without completing this Venn diagram, you can actually solve right away for letter D. Those who don't listen to gospel music. Remember that the number of customers is 500, right? And the number of people who listen to gospel music is 160, right? So all you need to do is to subtract 500 with 160, and the answer is 340. So there are 340 customers who don't listen to gospel music. So in this case, if you want to be sure, since the answer here a while ago is 40, so all you need to do is to add this 190, 110, and 40, and you will also get 340. And that's all for this video. If you want more video discussion on sets, you may check the playlist in the description down below. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, and hitting that notification bell for your updates. See you in the next video.